I still get a lot of messages from people whose books have been blocked. And there are different reasons that happens, but one of the reasons I notice more and more is confusing book titles or titles that have repeated words. So today I want to talk to you about how to create great book titles and avoid having your book rejected or blocked. My own book titles were terrible when I first started. Let me tell you about it. I once spent hours designing the perfect cover for a book. I tried 5 different fonts, picked just the right color palette, and I felt pretty proud of myself. Then I uploaded it to KDP, got to the title section, and I panicked. I typed something like Gratitude Journal and called it a day. And for the subtitle, oh no, I went full keyword salad. I put a 6x9-inch 100-page gratitude notebook for mum, dad, grandma, granddad, kids, and I might as well have said pets. It didn't exactly become a bestseller, and that's when I realized if your title doesn't make someone stop scrolling, click, and feel something, nothing else matters. So in today's video, let's talk about how to write better book titles, titles that actually sell your book. Hello, home bosses. Welcome back to my channel, where we make self-publishing from home simple, creative, and fun. I've got 3 title writing rules that will instantly make your books more clickable, more professional, and more likely to sell. And bear in mind that the advice in this video is targeted at low content books. Non-fiction is similar, but fiction books are very different. So let's just concentrate on low content and maybe non-fiction as well. So rule number 1, sell the result, not the topic. A lot of self-publishers play it safe and they go literal. So like, for example, Gratitude Journal or Sudoku for adults or Time Management for beginners. Okay, so those titles are accurate, but they're not exactly inspiring. Instead, go one layer deeper. What are the benefits for the reader? What is the transformation they're hoping for? So try calmer mornings in just 5 minutes a day, or brain-busting puzzles for a sharper mind, or take back your time, a simple system to feel in control again. Can you see how that is so different from the very simple title, Gratitude Journal or Sudoku for adults? People don't buy the product, they buy the result. And by creating the titles in this way, you're showing them exactly what they're going to achieve. Because people don't really want a planner, they want to feel organized. They don't really want a coloring book, they want to relax. So always sell the benefits or the outcome or the transformation for the customer. And rule number 2, use proven book title formulas. So when you're stuck staring at the KDP title box thinking, what do I even call this? Use a formula. These aren't just hacks, they are frameworks that help you focus on what readers want and what your book does. Here are some tried and tested book title formulas, plus real examples you can tweak for your own books. First of all, concentrate on the desired result in a certain time frame. So the formula is the outcome in so and so many days or minutes or pages. So for example, calmer mornings in just 5 minutes a day. So the person wants to achieve a calmer morning, and how long is it going to take them? In just 5 minutes a day they can achieve this. Another example is a more grateful you in 30 days. What do they want to achieve? They want to be more grateful. So instead of calling your book a gratitude journal, call it a more grateful you in 30 days. And this tells them exactly what they're going to achieve if they buy your book. Another example is 1 month to a more organized home. So, for example, if you're writing a book on decluttering, this is a really good example because they know that if they buy your book, they can achieve a more organized home in just 1 month. And another example would be boost your brain power in 10 minutes a day. This is really good for a puzzle book, and it shows the buyer exactly what they're going to get if they buy your book. So this formula is the outcome in X days or minutes or pages. Another formula is using an adjective or a noun for and then the audience. An example, the gentle budget planner for women who hate numbers. So if you see that title, you know exactly what you're going to get with that book. You know exactly who it's for, and you know what the result is going to be. So first you have the, and then the adjective, which in this case is gentle. The noun is the budget planner. That's what your book is. And then the audience is for women who hate numbers. Another example would be the big letter coloring book for toddlers. Again, you have the adjective, the big, and the noun, letter coloring book, and it's for toddlers. That is the audience. Another example is the sassy gratitude journal for tired mums. So the adjective and noun is the sassy gratitude journal, and the audience is for tired mums. And one final example, the vintage puzzle book for mindful mornings. Again, you have the adjective, the vintage, you have the noun, puzzle book, and your audience for mindful mornings. So it's people who want to practice mindfulness in the morning. So try it. It's basically the and then an adjective, fun or descriptive, and then the type of book, and then for the specific reader. And the third strategy is a type of book, that, and then the benefit or emotion. So an example for that would be a journal that helps you let go and breathe. So you can see how it's saying the type of book, so a journal, and then the benefit that helps you let go and breathe. And these are really good for subtitles. So I wouldn't use these for the main title, but you can definitely create really good subtitles in this way. And another example would be a coloring book that makes you smile again, or a planner that helps you actually stick to your goals, or a workbook that makes learning fun for kids. So try that one if you're looking to create a subtitle. So you take a and then the book type, the type of book that it is, and then that, and then the transformation. And the fourth strategy is to have a number, a topic, and then the benefit. For example, 101 writing prompts to unlock your creativity. So can you see first you have a number, 101, and then the topic, writing prompts, and the benefit to unlock your creativity. And the reason this is so successful is because somehow psychologically people like numbers in a title. We do that a lot also for YouTube videos. You can see that a lot of people have like 5 ways to create low content books, or 10 ways to create your keywords, that kind of thing. And a lot of people do that for blog posts as well. For some reason, psychologically, it's a good idea. I don't really know why it's a good idea, but for some reason people are attracted to this, and it's a good way to create a title for a book as well. So another example would be 52 activities to help kids manage big emotions. So again, you've got the number, the topic, and the benefit. Another example would be 30-day challenge to declutter your life. So you've got the number 30-day, and the topic is a challenge, and the benefit is to declutter your life. And another example is 75 affirmations to start loving yourself again. So try this strategy. So you take a number, then you have activities, prompts, or ideas, and then 2 and the result. And that is another really good way of creating a title for a book. A fifth strategy is a done-for-you type book or fill-in-the-blank book type. So, for example, the done-for-you wedding planner. So you've got the done-for-you, which is the type of book, and then the fill-in-the-blank book type. So it's a planner, the done-for-you wedding planner, or fill-in-the-blank storybook for kids and grown-ups, or the pre-designed social media planner. Another example is my ready-to-go gratitude journal. So you do either done for you, fill in the blank, pre-designed, or my ready-to-go, and then the type of book. So all of these kinds of titles don't just describe what the book is, they show your customer what the book does. And if your subtitle helps clarify or expand the promise without stuffing keywords, even better. Think of your title and subtitle as a little double act. One grabs attention, the other explains the benefit. So those are my first 2 rules, and rule number 3 is let AI help you brainstorm. If you ever feel stuck, don't worry, AI has got your back. I use ChatGPT all the time to brainstorm title ideas, and it's like having a super creative assistant who loves books. Here's a quick workflow. Ask ChatGPT, give me 20 book title ideas for, and then put in the book type that you want to create that focus on the result for the reader. And then you pick a few that you like, and then you ask for variations that are more intriguing or emotion-driven. You don't have to use them word for word, but it'll help unlock new angles that you might not have thought of. And always check whatever you create with AI, because sometimes it's not correct or sometimes it's not the way it should be, but you can generally get really good results doing it this way, and you get ideas for titles that you might not have thought of. So next time you create a book, don't leave the title until the end. Don't default to the first generic thing that comes to mind. Your title is your invitation. It's the promise, the hook, the reason someone clicks or buys. So treat it like your sales pitch in 5 words or less, and your book will have a much better chance of standing out in a very crowded space. And if this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe for more honest self-publishing advice. And let me know in the comments, what's the best or the worst book title you've ever come up with? Let's learn and laugh together. And if you want to learn more about self-publishing, watch the video coming up next. See you next time.